Hi everyone, it is Jody here from Bar Yoga. I am back and ready and raring to provide you lots of online workouts. So this workout is actually going to be a little core workout for those of you who have any neck or shoulder injuries. So we're going to do about a 10-15 minute core blast. Basically, for those of you that have any issues with your neck or your shoulders. So most of the class is going to be with your head on the floor. So this is also really good for those of you that come into class and have any issues. You can do these exercises instead of the more hardcore ones that we do in class. Okay, so all you need for this little class is yourself. So we're going to get started. We're going to start lying down on the floor and you're going to place your feet on the floor. We're going to start by activating our core. So we're going to grab our peace fingers. We're going to place them at your hip bones. So you're going to walk your peace fingers in about 3 or 4 centimeters towards your pubic area. And then you're going to make a really loud cough. So, okay. So you'll notice that those muscles there jumped. They're your transverse abdominals. So they're the deep abdominals that we want to activate every time we do our core work. So what we're going to do is imagine them squeezing in to your belly button, and then we're going to draw our belly button down to the floor, and we're going to lift our pelvic floor up about 30%. So every time we activate our core, this is called your T-zone, we're going to squeeze your transverse abs in, draw the belly button down to the floor, and try and lift up your pelvic floor. Okay, so we're going to start by grabbing those peace fingers, popping them at that little position, 3 or 4 centimeters in. We're going to do what's called a bent knee fall out. So it looks really simple to the eye, but if you're doing it correctly, your core will be really switched on and activated. So we're going to start by just taking an inhale and rolling your left foot out on a 45 degrees. And then on your exhale, switch on that core, so activate that T-zone and bring that left leg back through center. So we're going to do that on the other side. So rolling all the way out to the right knife edge of the foot, and then exhale to come back through center. Let's do that 2 more times on each side. So it's a little inhale and a little exhale. Good work. Let's do that one more time. Little inhale and a little exhale. So it looks really easy, but like I said, if you're doing it correctly, inhale and exhale, it's a lot harder than you think. Let's do one more. Good whack. All right, now we're going to come into your little toe taps from here. So we're going to bring your hands down by your side. I want you to bring your knees in line with your hips and your knees also in line with your ankles. So we've made like a little 90-degree shape of our body. I want you to look directly to the ceiling if you can. I'm going to turn to say hi to the camera. But we're going to keep the shape of the leg here. So we're going to reach that toe, your left toe, sorry, towards the front of the mat on an inhale, and then exhale, come back through center. Okay, so we're going to reach toe tap towards the front of your yoga mat and to come back. So a little inhale to reach forward, and then a little exhale to come back. So again, this looks very easy, but if you're doing it correctly, activating the correct muscles, it should be quite challenging. You can tell my voice is kind of a little bit different when I reach my leg forward because my core is working extra hard. So a lot of the time I see in class, for those people that are generally a little bit newer, when we do our toe taps, instead of reaching forward, they break the leg. So they do a bit of this, which doesn't actually help activate your core. Okay, so remember to reach forward, inhale, and then exhale, come back. Let's do 2 more. Whew. And last one. Good work. Let's stay in your tabletop position. I'm going to bring your hands towards the ceiling. So this is a little bit of pat your head and rub your tummy type stuff. It's opposite arm and opposite leg moving at the same time, okay? So we're going to reach your right arm to the back of the room and your left leg forward to the front. Okay, on an inhale, and then exhale, bring everything back up through center. Opposite arm, opposite leg, inhale. Exhale, come all the way back. Let's keep going. Inhale and exhale. Good. Breathe it in and breathe it out. Make sure that everything is hovering off the ground and you're using that breath to come back through center. Breathe it in, breathe it out. You've got 3 more to go. Good work. Last 2. And last one here. Well done. You can bring your knees in towards your chest for a little hug. Now we're going to do something similar, but now your legs are going to go towards the sky. We're going to bring the hands up towards the ceiling. Now this time we're going to bring your left arm out to the side, just about a 45, as your right leg goes out towards the side on a 45. So it's a little inhale, and then exhale, coming back through center. So a little inhale and exhale. Good. You've got 2 more of those. Breathe it in and breathe it out. Last one. Good. Whack. Let's do the other side. So right arm goes out, left leg reaches out. Inhale, exhale, come back through center. So we've got to make sure that our pelvis doesn't move around here. Everything's nice and sturdy. Good work. You got 1 more. Well done. Good work. Let's bring your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a nice little hug here. Excellent. Good. Let's place your feet down on the floor. You're going to bring your hands behind your head now. So for those of you, see how you go with this. We're going to do, instead of doing a proper sit-up, a full flexion sit-up, bringing our vision forward towards the front of the room. What we're going to do is we're going to do a sit-up and bring our heart space up to the sky and then back down to the ground. So this takes pressure off the neck and the shoulders here, okay? But we're still thinking of those top ribs sliding up and over the bottom hips, okay? So breathe it in. As you breathe out, lift up, look up, and lower down. So it's a little lift and a little lower. Good work. Let's do 3 more. Lift and a little lower. Last 2. And last one, can you stay lifted? Keep looking up towards the sky. Get up a little bit higher over those bottom hips. You're going to pulse up to the ceiling for 5 counts. Go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Good work. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a little hug. Excellent work. Whew. All right, we're going to rock and roll all the way up to seated from here. So do that a few times. Well done. Good. Let's place your feet on the floor. Your hands are going to go behind your knees. We're going to reach up and lengthen through the torso here. So let's have your elbows at either side of your body so they're not down by your side. Tall, tall spine. We're going to make a little C shape with our spine. So you're going to tuck your pubic bone towards your belly button and make that C shape in the count of 4 counts. So we're going to count back for 4. And 3 and 2 and 1. So what you're doing is you're looking forward here, you're relaxing your shoulders, and all that effort is in your core, all right? So nothing should be up the neck and the shoulders. Let's try and get those top ribs up and over those bottom hips. Reach forward and little lift back. So lifting forward and a rock back, okay? Let's do 6 more of these. Good, 5 more. 4 more. 3, last 2, and last one. Can we hold it all the way back, tuck back a little bit further? If you're up for the challenge and it feels okay on your shoulders, you're going to bring your hands forward and you're going to pulse forward towards the front of the room for 5 counts, okay? Go 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and slowly come all the way up. We're going to have a quick little stretch from here. So have your legs nice and long. Reach the hands up to the sky, take a little inhale, and then exhale, forward fold. Good work. We're not done. I'm just giving you a little stretch. Excellent. Slowly come all the way up, take a little inhale, and then a little exhale, forward fold. well. All the way back down on the floor. Have the legs towards the sky and have the hands down by your side. We're going to flex the feet, take a little inhale, and on your exhale, you're going to go halfway and then come all the way back up. Inhale. Good. So take that inhale, come down, and then exhale, come back up. We're going to make sure we don't bulge through the back. And just gently tucking that pubic bone towards the belly button to imprint that spine into the earth. You've got 3 more to go. Last 2. And last 1. Let's come all the way up. Now we're going to try and push the soles of the feet into the ceiling. Push directly up and lower down. Lifting up and lower. So all this effort is coming from your lower abs. Good work. So you may not even get your bottom off the floor, and that's what I want. I don't want you to kick your feet over your head because that's just all momentum. We want to push directly to the sky, lower down. Directly to the sky, lower down. You got 2 more. Good work. And last one. Whew. Good. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a great big hug. Excellent. We're going to rock and roll all the way up. Ooh, and we're going to stretch out your bellies. So make your way to all fours from here. Have your hands directly underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. You're going to take that little inhale and look all the way up to the sky. That feels really good. Exhale, round through the spine. Bring the chin towards the chest. And again, little inhale to look up. And then exhale, round everything out. One more time, breathe it in. And breathe it out. Good work. Coming into a kneeling position here. Or you can have your legs crossed if that doesn't feel good. Place your right hand down on the ground. Left hand comes all the way up and over. We're going to take a little side bend. Breathe into your side body. And release. Let's do the other side. Breathe it all in. And breathe it out. Good work. Hands come all the way up to the sky. Take a little inhale. And exhale, come back down through heart space. Well, I hope you liked that quick little mini core workout. For those of you who are having a little bit of trouble with your any injuries with neck or shoulder injuries, yeah, I hope that helped you, and I look forward to seeing you online very soon.